Hello children, now we shall continue chapter 1, that is algebraic expression and identities, under the topic addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. Before we could take these two simple basic operations, first we must have the knowledge about like terms and unlike terms. What are like terms? We know what are like terms means algebraic terms that have same variable and algebraic terms that have same variable, or even we could take the plural form, same variables and the powers are called like terms. Hence, what are like terms? Algebraic terms that have same variables and powers are called like terms. Example, so number 1, 7x, 14x minus 13x. See here, which is the variable? X is the variable. Coefficient, numerical coefficient can be anything. Okay, 7, 14, minus 13, like that and done. Even we shall take one more example, 5x square. 5x square minus 9x square, even minus 2 by 3x square. Here, see this. What are like terms? Algebraic terms that have same variables and powers, x square, irrespective of the numerical coefficients. Such we say what? Like terms. Next, we must have even the idea about what? Unlike terms. What are unlike terms? Unlike terms. Algebraic terms. Which do not have same variables, and here it is a special case, or and are powers are called unlike terms. Hence, algebraic terms which do not have same variables and are powers. What is that? For example, now if you take 7x, 7y, see here, coefficients we have 7, power we have 1. But what about the variable? Here the variable is x, here the variable is y. Such terms we say what? Unlike terms. Let us take one more. 7x, 7xy. Here the variable is only x, whereas here it is the product of x and y. Therefore, even these are also what? Not like terms. Let us take one more example. 7x square, 7y square. Powers are same, 2. But what about the variable? They differ. Such also we say what? Unlike terms. So thus Before we could take the two simple basic operations, addition and subtraction, we must have the complete idea about like and unlike terms, because the addition and subtraction completely depends on what? These two basic terms. Now we shall try to define the most basic terms like addition. As we all know, children, what is an addition? Addition is an operation. It is a process of calculating the total of two or more terms. Is called an addition. And keep one thing in our mind. What is that? We, the beginning of mathematical learners, you children try to remember each and every basic terms with a complete sentence. Okay. That gives us a clear depth in that particular concepts. So that's why if addition means, at least we must know a simple definition. Okay, what is subtraction? What is addition? What is multiplication? So like that and all, when we are in the beginning stage of this mathematics, high school mathematics, so therefore try to define, that gives a clear depth. Next, sum. When two terms or numbers, if you take algebraic terms or even numbers, are called, okay, are added, the result is called a sum. Take two things. For example, 5x plus 3x equal to 8x. That 8x is the result, and that result we say what? Sum. Addends. The two numbers or terms being added together are called what? Addends. Hence, main thing we must know what are these. Simply don't say this, that, etc. You must know to define. Okay, you must know, call that by particular name. What are addends? What is sum? Like that and all. For example, 5x. 5x plus 3x equal to 8x. Now, in this children, here, this 5x plus 3x, we say addends. These are called addends. And the result, this is sum. And the complete process we say what? Addition. Okay. Yes. Next we shall take the definition of subtraction. Now we shall define what is subtraction. Subtraction is the operation or process of finding the difference between two numbers or any two quantities. Even we can say algebraic terms. So related to this subtraction, we must know two more important terms. One is subtrahend. Subtrahend. All this familiar to you. Once we shall just recall, children, that's all. What is subtrahend? A number. Okay, a number that is subtracted. That is subtracted. Okay, what is subtrahend? A number that is subtracted from another. From another is called a subtrahend. Subtrahend. Next, one more, minuend. Minuend, the pronunciation differs. What is this? This also a number. Okay, a number from which? A number from which another is to be subtracted. Subtracted. A number from which another is to be subtracted is called minuend. It's called the minuend. Next, what is difference? What is the meaning of difference in this process? That is, in this operation subtraction, it is nothing but is the result. Is the result. Difference is the result of subtracting. Okay, it is nothing but what, children? Is the result of subtracting one number from another. Okay, now just you see this. Once again, children, subtraction is the operation or process of finding the difference between two numbers or quantities or any algebraic terms. Subtrahend a number that is subtracted from another. Minuend a number from which another is to be subtracted is called. Next, difference is nothing but the result of subtracting one number from another. Okay, children, now we shall solve some simple problems from exercise 6.1 and worked example. This is with respect to our text number, that's 6.1, etc. First main, identify the terms, their coefficients for each of the following expressions. Here there are about 6 expressions are listed out. From these expressions, you are expected to write what the terms and their coefficients. So it is better we shall put in box like terms. So better here we shall write solution SOL. Usually I won't prefer this term, but here we have already this note. So that's why you will find it difficult to make out which is the question and which is the answer. In such cases, better we shall write like this: terms and coefficient. Sub number 1. The first one, term 5xyz square. 5xyz square. Okay, this is a term. Next, in this, here, see children, we have to identify the term. Okay, in this expression, we have identified this term. It is one term. And then, in this term, the numerical coefficient, it is understood. Coefficient means a numerical coefficient. If not, it will be mentioned. Okay, so now therefore, the coefficient is 5. Next, in the same, we shall take minus 3 zy. This is another term. Now what is the coefficient here? Minus 3. Then just put line. Next, let us take the second expression, 1 term, coefficient is 1 itself. Okay, next, x coefficient is 1. Can you make out? Next, x square coefficient is 1. Then terms, it continues like this, children. Okay, below that we shall continue. Take next one. What? 4 x square y square. In this, tell me now, which is the coefficient? Yes, it is 4. Next, minus 4 x square y square z square. The coefficient is minus 4. Which is the next term? Z square. In this expression, there are 3 terms and we have to identify. Thus, we are identifying now. First term in that, coefficient is 4. Second term, coefficient is minus 4. Z square. What is the coefficient? 1. What is 2? 2 is power. It is power, the exponent. Okay, index, that power. But here the coefficient is what? 1. Okay, children. Now, like that, the remaining one. I hope you can do it. Very simple one. Okay, children. Just I will give you as assignment. For assignment sums, you put star mark. So here first three got over. First, second, third. Now put star for this. Star means meant for your assignment. That means done by you. If any doubt, we shall discuss in the next class. Okay, children. Next. So I hope it is clear. The first sum is very clear. Identify the terms like this and the coefficients. Yes, children. Next. Second sum onwards, we shall continue in the next video. Thank you.